The rain finally stopped somewhere behind me. I don't know where this road will end, but tonight I don't need to know. Street lights fading in the mirror, city shadows falling away. All the words I couldn't leave behind feel a little lighter today. The windows down, the air is colder. There's a silence I can trust. For the first time since you left me, I'm not running after us. There's a silver line beyond the dark, a distant light across the blue. Maybe I'm not searching for somebody, maybe I'm just searching for the truth. I'm on the road to the ocean, where the night meets the morning sky. With every mile my heart is opening, like the waves beneath the light. I'm on the road to the ocean, leaving all those ghosts behind. I don't know what waits beyond the sunrise, but for once I'll let the road decide. Coffee cooling in the holder, an empty seat beside my own. It doesn't feel as cold as yesterday, it doesn't feel like being alone. The radio plays a quiet love song, one I thought I couldn't hear, but it passed through me like the wind now, without bringing back the tears. I can taste the salt upon the air, I can hear the water call. Maybe losing everything I wanted wasn't losing everything at all. I'm on the road to the ocean, where the night meets the morning sky. With every mile my heart is opening, like the waves beneath the light. I'm on the road to the ocean, leaving all those ghosts behind. I don't know what waits beyond the sunrise, but for once I'll let the road decide. No promise waiting, no name upon my phone, no perfect answer to tell me where to go. Just headlights moving, a pale moon sinking low, and somewhere past the darkness a new light starts to glow. I'm on the road to the ocean, and the stars are turning gold. Every wave is saying keep on going, there are stories still untold. I'm on the road to the ocean, with a quiet heart tonight. I don't know who waits beyond the sunrise, but I know I'll be alright. The city disappears behind me, the morning gathers on the shore. I thought this road would lead me nowhere, but I can see the ocean now. The sunset open, though the town was still asleep. I only came in for some coffee, then I saw you by the sea. Blue hour resting on a window, morning hiding in your eyes. You were drawing little circles in the steam that slowly climbed. A book was lying open near you, but you never turned the page. Like you came to watch the darkness slowly loosen from the waves. I didn't know your name, I didn't know your story, but something in the way you watched the water felt strangely familiar to me. You were the girl by the window with the ocean in your eyes. While the whole world waited for the morning, you were holding back the light. You were the girl by the window, and I forgot why I came. For a moment, all the roads behind me felt 1,000 miles away. I chose a table in the corner, close enough to hear you breathe. There was sunlight on your coffee, there were shadows underneath. You smiled softly at the waiter, like you'd known him all your life. Then you turned toward the horizon, and the day began to rise. I told myself to look away, but every time I tried, the reflection of the ocean led me back into your eyes. You were the girl by the window with the ocean in your eyes. While the whole world waited for the morning, you were holding back the light. You were the girl by the window, and I forgot why I came. For a moment, all the roads behind me felt 1,000 miles away. Maybe you were waiting, maybe you were letting go. Maybe you were driven through the same long night down a different road. I almost crossed the room, I almost asked your name, but some beginnings need a little silence before they find their way. You were the girl by the window when the sunrise touched the sea, and the light that moved across the water brought a part of me to life. You were the girl by the window, then you stood and walked away. But before you disappeared into the morning, you turned and looked my way. The bell above the doorway rang, your coffee was still warm. I didn't know if you would come again, but I knew I would. You turned around, I should have looked away, but neither of us did. The bell was ringing by the doorway, morning light fell through your hair. You had one hand upon the handle, but your eyes were holding there. The room kept moving all around us, coffee pouring, strangers talking. Yet the moment that you found me, every other sound was gone. Maybe it was nothing, maybe I imagined it all, but a second can't feel like forever. forever. When you're waiting for a heart to fall, we held on a second too long, long enough to change the air, long enough to make me wonder if you felt me standing there. We held on a second too long, then you smiled and turned away. No hello, no name, no promise, still you followed me all day. I watched you cross the seaside pavement, disappear into the gold. I could have followed, I could have called out, but my courage moved too slow. Your empty cup stayed by the window with the circle on the page, and the ocean kept repeating what I couldn't find the words to say. Maybe you were only being kind, maybe that was all, but you looked back one more time before you vanished down the road. We held on a second too long, long enough to change the air, long enough to make me wonder if you felt me standing there. We held on a second too long, then you smiled and turned away. No hello, no name, no promise, still you followed me all day. I've known the weight of goodbye, I've watched love fade from view, but I had almost forgotten how a beginning feels brand new. No photograph to keep you, no number I could call, only sunlight on the water and the moment I recall. We held on a second too long, long enough to wake my heart, long enough to leave a question that the silence couldn't stop. We held on a second too long, now tomorrow feels too far. No hello, no name, no promise, still I know exactly where you are. By the window, near the ocean, where the morning touched your eyes. Just a second, just 1 second, but it stayed with me all night. Tomorrow, I'll order the same coffee, and this time, maybe I won't look away. Same toffee, same window, same blue morning, and there you are again. Monday morning, 7:15, you were sitting in your usual chair, sunlight dancing on the empty table, like you knew that you would soon be there. I walked in pretending not to notice, order what I ordered yesterday, but the moment that you looked up smiling, every careful thought just slipped away. Once could be an accident, twice could still be chance, but by the third blue morning, I began to understand. Same time tomorrow, will you be waiting by the sea, with your coffee by the window, and that little smile for me? Same time tomorrow, I'll pretend it's all by chance, but I'm counting every hour till I see your face again. Tuesday brought a book you never opened, details, how you held your cup with both your hands, how I always chose the seat behind you, close enough to hope you'd understand. 4 days make a pattern, 5 can make it true. I no longer came for coffee, I was only there for you. Same time tomorrow, will you be waiting by the sea, with your coffee by the window and that little smile for me? Same time tomorrow, I'll pretend it's all by chance, but I'm counting every hour till I see your face again. We haven't said hello yet, I still don't know your name, but the waiter knows our order, and he smiles when we both came. Maybe words will break the magic, maybe silence feels too safe. Still, tomorrow when I see you, I won't let the moment fade. Same time tomorrow, I'll be waiting by the sea, with an empty chair beside me, if you'd like to sit with me. Same time tomorrow, I won't leave it all to chance. When the morning finds the window, I will finally take your hand. Same road, same door, same light across the blue. Same time tomorrow, I'll be there waiting for you. The waiter wrote 2 words beside my name. Say hello. Say hello. I ordered 2 coffees today, 1 for courage and 1 for you. You were sitting by the window, watching sunlight touch the tide. I was standing with 2 coffees and 1,000 words inside. Every step across the cafe felt like walking through a storm. Then you looked at me and smiled, and suddenly the room was warm. I said, I think we've met before. You laughed and said, not yet. Then you moved your book beside you, and I knew I'd passed the test. 2 coffees and 1 hello, that's all it took to start. Your name became the sweetest sound I carried in my heart. 2 strangers by the ocean with nowhere else to go. The whole world changed between us with 2 coffees and 1 hello. You told me you came every morning just to watch the darkness leave. I said I drove in from the city, looking for some room to breathe. You asked me why I kept returning. I looked down and smiled at you. I could have blamed it on the coffee, but we both already knew. You traced a circle on the table, then quietly spoke my name. And hearing Elias in your voice made it sound brand new. into blue, about the roads that brought us here, but not what we'd been through. Some stories stayed unspoken, some wounds remain below, but every new beginning needs only one hello. Two coffees and one hello. Now sunrise filled the room. You said my name, I said yours back, and watched the whole world bloom. No longer just two strangers afraid to let things show. Something beautiful began there with two coffees and one hello. One small table, two warm hands, one new story, neither planned. Before you left, you turned and said, same time tomorrow. I smiled, same time tomorrow. You said, let's walk until the lights disappear. So I followed you toward the water. The cafe's closed behind us as the moon climbed through the blue. You took your shoes off by the shoreline, so I took mine off there too. Cold waves reached across the sand. You laughed and stepped aside. Then your shoulder brushed against me, and neither of us tried to hide. We didn't need a destination, we didn't need a plan. Just your footsteps next to mine, fading softly in the sand. I'm walking close to you, underneath the ocean lights, not quite holding on, but never leaving your side. Walking close to you, while the whole town falls asleep. Every wave keeps pulling you a little closer to me. You pointed toward a distant lighthouse, said it never seemed to rest. I told you some lights keep on shining for the ones who need them best. You asked me if I missed the city, how I watched moonlight touch your face. I said not since I found this shoreline, but I meant not since you came. There were questions in the silence, there were answers in your eyes, and the wind carried our laughter past the darkness and the tide. I'm walking close to you, underneath the ocean lights, not quite holding on, but never leaving your side. Walking close to you, while the whole town falls asleep. Every wave keeps pulling you a little closer to me. Your hand moved near my hand, then the moment slipped away. Maybe both of us were waiting for a braver kind of day, but I could feel your heartbeat in the quiet between the waves. Some nights don't need a promise to become the one closer to me, step by step, side by side. Your shadow leaning into mine. No goodbye, not tonight. Let's keep walking with the tide. When we reach the end of the shoreline, you looked at me and smiled. Tomorrow night, tomorrow night. Your hand was close enough to hold. Mine was close enough to try. We were walking past the lighthouse where the road became the sand. You moved closer in the moonlight. I moved halfway to your hand. Then a memory crossed between us like a shadow through the blue. For a moment I was somewhere else, with someone who wasn't you. You felt the distance in me, though I never moved away. Some hearts can stand beside you while their fear gets in the way. I made it halfway to your hand, then my courage disappeared. I wanna give you everything, but I'm still holding on to fear. Halfway to your hand, halfway back to being whole. You're standing at the open door, but I don't know how to let you close. You didn't ask me for an answer, you just watched the restless sea. Like you knew the fight inside me wasn't really about you and me. I tried to say that I was sorry, but the words refused to start. How could I tell you someone vanished and left their echo in my heart? You never tried to pull me closer, you only walked beside my pain. And somehow that was more than enough to make me wanna try again. I made it halfway to your hand, then my courage disappeared. I wanna give you everything, but I'm still holding on to fear. Halfway to your hand, halfway back to being whole. You're standing at the open door, but I don't know how to let you close. It isn't that I miss her, it isn't that I want the past. I'm only scared that something beautiful was never made to last. But when you looked into my eyes, you didn't turn away. You said you don't have to be ready, just don't run from me today. I'm still halfway to your hand, but I'm closer than before. Every step I take beside you leaves one shadow on the shore. Halfway to your hands, maybe halfway is the start. If you can't wait here in the moonlight, I will find my way to your heart. You didn't take my hand, you simply left yours next to mine. I thought you came here because you love the ocean, but you came here to forget someone too. We sat beneath the quiet lighthouse with our footprints near the tide. You were watching distant sailboats when you finally told me why. You said someone made a promise, then disappeared before the spring. Now every morning by the water, you came to lose the memory. All this time I thought your silence was as peaceful as the blue. Then your voice began to tremble, and I saw the storm in you. You were running down a road I never knew, while I was leaving my own shadows. You were trying to leave yours too. You were running with a heart that someone bruised. Two lonely roads met by the ocean, and somehow led me here to you. You said you kept the final letter, though you never read it twice. Some goodbyes are written softly, but they cut as deep as knives. You asked if love could still be honest after trust had disappeared. I said, I don't know the answer. Then I moved a little near. You didn't need me to repair you, I didn't need you to save me. We only needed someone willing to sit beside the memory. You were running down a road I never knew, while I was leaving my own shadows. You were trying to leave yours too. You were running with a heart that someone bruised. Two lonely roads met by the ocean, and somehow led me here to you. Maybe broken hearts can find each other without breaking once again. Maybe scars are only maps that show us where the healing should begin. You placed your hand beside my fingers like you did the night before. This time when the silence asked me, I didn't pull away anymore. We were running from the love we thought we knew, but every road that left us wounded was the road that led me here to you. We were running now there's nothing left to prove. Two lonely hearts met by the ocean and found a reason not to move. Your hand in mine, the morning blue. I wasn't healing you, we were healing too. For the first time, we didn't watch the sunrise alone. You didn't ask me to forget, you only asked me not to leave. We stayed until the sun was higher, talking softly by the shore. You never tried to fix my silence, you just listened a little more. I told you where my trust was broken, you showed me where yours had been. Two hearts with doors left half open, slowly letting daylight in. No promise that we never heard, me for today. We walked back toward the little cafe. As the town began to wake, you laughed about our cold black coffee and the plans we didn't make. There was nothing grand between us, no perfect line or sign, but the quiet felt like something I had searched for all my life. You never made me prove my feelings, you never pulled me through the door. You simply waited in the doorway till I wasn't scared anymore. With you I'm safe enough to stay, safe enough to let you see all the parts I kept in darkness, all the fear inside of me. With you I'm safe enough to stay when my heart says run away. You just ask me for today. Maybe love is not a rescue, maybe love is not a cure, maybe love is someone saying you don't have to hide anymore. So if your old wounds start to whisper, I won't tell you not to cry. I'll sit beside you through the silence, like you stayed here through mine. With you I'm safe enough to stay, safe enough to start again. Not because the past is vanished, but because you understand. With you I'm safe enough to stay and believe that we might change. Let's just choose another day, another morning, another tide, another chance to stand beside you. No more running, no more lies. There's nothing left for us to hide. You asked me, what do we do now? I looked toward my car and smiled. Let's drive. No destination, no destination. Just pick a road and drive. You threw your jacket in the backseat, turn the radio up high, put your bare feet on the dashboard like you'd always been by my side. The town disappeared behind us, morning opened into blue. I had driven this road 100 times, but never once with you. Hey. Every turn became a memory, every mile felt brand new. I used to drive to leave things behind, now I was driving next to you. You belong on the passenger side, singing every word under ocean lights. Window down, hair dancing in the wind, making an old road feel new again. Stay right here on the passenger side, we don't need a map, we've got all night. If the road keeps going, so will I, with you beside me on the passenger side. We stopped beside an empty lookout, shared a soda in the sun. You said maybe getting nowhere can be better with someone. You took pictures of the coastline, then you turned the lens on me. I said I never liked my picture, you said you look happy to me. Maybe I had forgotten what passenger side. Red light, your hand resting close to mine. Green light, but I forgot to drive. You laughed and every wall inside me moved for the first time. The road felt like a home for two. You belong on the passenger side, turning every mile into paradise. Window down, your voice against the wind. I never want this road to end. Stay right here on the passenger side. Let the city wait, let the clocks run wild. Wherever this road goes, I'll be alright with you beside me on the passenger side. Ocean on the left, your smile on the right. Nothing in the world could change this night. You asked me where we were going. I said, wherever the road keeps you beside me. You fell asleep somewhere between the ocean and the evening. I turned the music down. Sunset resting on the highway, your head leaning toward the glass. One hand folded in your jacket, like you finally felt relaxed. I drove slower through the corners just to let you stay that way. And a feeling I had buried started rising with the waves. It wasn't lightning, it wasn't some dramatic sign, just a quiet kind of certainty arriving in my mind. This must be falling softly all at once, when your name becomes the answer before the question even comes. This must be falling when the fear begins to fade, when I wanna see tomorrow just to see your face again. I used to think that love was thunder, something wild that couldn't stay. But you came in like the morning, and the darkness moved away. You never asked me for a promise, never tried to make me choose. Still every road I see ahead now has a passenger named you. I thought my heart would warn me if I ever got this close, but it didn't sound an alarm, it only whispered, don't let go. This must be falling softly all at once, when your name becomes the answer before the question even comes. This must be falling when the fear begins to fade, when I wanna see tomorrow just to see your face again. Maybe I already loved you before I understood. Some feelings don't arrive like fire, they simply start to feel like home. At the final red light, you opened up your eyes. You caught me looking over, but this time I didn't hide. I said, something I'll tell you tonight. You asked what I was thinking, so I brought you back to where this began. We left the car beside the café, walked beneath the sleeping town. The moon was scattered on the water, like 1,000 stars fell down. You stood where I first saw your shadow, with the night behind your eyes. I tried to find the perfect answer, but the truth was easier tonight. Came here feeling empty, with nowhere left to go. Then you looked at me one morning and made this coastline feel like home. Under the ocean lights, I told you I was falling. Under the ocean lights, I heard my own heart calling. You moved a little closer, I forgot the world behind. Then you kissed me by the water, under the ocean lights. For one breath the waves went silent. For one moment time stood still. Your hands were resting on my shoulders, mine was shaking, but I held you still. There was salt upon your lips, there was moonlight in your hair, and every road I'd taken alone had somehow brought me there. No fear beneath the surface, no shadows left to fight. Only you and me together in the middle of the night. Under the ocean lights, I told you I was falling. Under the ocean lights, I heard my own heart calling. You moved a little closer, I forgot the world behind. Then you kissed me by the water, under the ocean lights. I thought love only came like thunder, then disappeared before the dawn. But you arrived as quiet as the tide, and stayed when night was gone. If tomorrow changes everything, if the waves erase our names, I will still remember how you looked before you kissed me once again. Under the ocean lights, we stopped running from the feeling. Under the ocean lights, two broken hearts began healing. You pulled me even closer, with your fingers holding mine, and I kissed you like forever. Under the ocean lights, ocean lights, ocean lights, ocean lights. Your heart beating next to mine. Ocean lights, ocean lights, ocean lights, ocean lights. That was where your lips met mine. The lighthouse turned above us, the morning waited out of sight, and we stayed there by the water, under the ocean light. Everything was perfect. Maybe that's why I started getting scared. We spent Sunday near the harbor, sharing breakfast by the boats. You wore my jacket in the morning, I kept every little note. We took pictures by the lighthouse, danced when no one else could see. Every ordinary moment felt like somewhere meant to be. But whenever you went quiet and looked beyond the bay, a shadow crossed the sunlight that I couldn't make explain. Something this good makes me afraid, like a perfect wave that's bound to break. Finally found the love I wanted, now I'm scared of what it takes away. Something this good feels hard to trust when everything I loved once turned to dust. I hold you closer every night, because something this good can't last forever, can it? You started counting certain mornings, then you close your calendar. When I asked about next summer, you just smiled and changed the words. I told myself it meant nothing, that the fear was only mine. But your eyes kept finding distances far beyond the ocean lights. I didn't want to ruin what we barely had begun, so I hid behind my laughter and kept dancing in the sun. Something this good makes me afraid, like a perfect wave that's bound to break. I finally found the love I wanted, now I'm scared of what it takes away. Something this good feels hard to trust when everything I loved once turned to dust. I hold you closer every night, because something this good can't last forever, can it? Maybe happiness is fragile, maybe fear is just the cost of finally finding someone you couldn't bear to lose. You touched my face and whispered, don't live tomorrow yet. So I kissed you by the water, but the question never left. Something this good is worth the fear, worth every uncertain road that brought me here. Even if tomorrow changes, I still want you with me tonight. Something this good has made me brave, brave enough to love what I can't save. So I'll hold you underneath these lights, even if something this good can't last forever. Stay tonight, stay this close. Don't tell me what tomorrow knows. Ocean light fading slow. There's something you're afraid to show. Your phone lit up between us, a ticket and a date. You turn the screen away. I saw the ticket. You looked at me like the goodbye had already begun. We sat inside the empty cafe, at the table by the sea. Your hands were wrapped around your coffee, but your eyes avoided me. You said I should have told you sooner, I was never meant to stay. I bought the ticket before I met you, and I leave 7 days from today. The waves kept moving past the window, the waiter turned the music low. I heard every word you gave me, but my heart kept saying no. There's a date on your ticket and a goodbye in your eyes. While I was dreaming of forever, you were counting down the nights. There's a date on your ticket that was written before we knew. But how can one small piece of paper take this whole ocean away from you? You said your life was waiting elsewhere, family, work, another town. You never thought you'd find a reason to wish you could turn it all around. I asked why you had kissed me, if you knew how this would end. You whispered, because I love you, and that's why I'm scared again. I wanted to be angry, I wanted someone I could blame, but the tears upon your face made all my anger turn to pain. There's a date on your ticket and a goodbye in your eyes. While I was dreaming of forever, you were counting down the nights. There's a date on your ticket that was written before we knew. But how can one small piece of paper take this whole ocean away from you? 7 mornings by the window, 7 nights beside the shore, 7 chances to pretend that we are not approaching the door. You reached across the table, but I couldn't take your hand. I was afraid if I still held you, I would never understand. There's a date on your ticket, but no ending in my heart. How can something feel like forever when it's already set to part? There's a date on your ticket, and it's tearing through the blue. You were planning to leave this ocean before the ocean led me to you. 7 days, 7 nights, 7 fading ocean lights. One last road, one last kiss. How did love become like this? You asked me, what should we do with the time that's left? I stood up and walked outside, because I didn't know. I didn't know what to say, so I took the keys and kept driving. Your coffee cooling by the window, my goodbye card in the door. I walked out before you saw me, wanna turn around once more. Started up the car in silence, then the radio came alive, playing something bright and careless, so I turned it up and drove. Ocean on the left side, an empty seat on the right. picture in the console from the lookout by the bay. You said I looked happy in it, now I have to look away. Past the cafe, past the lighthouse, past the sand where we first kissed. Funny how a whole beginning can become the things you miss. I could cross 1,000 borders, I could drive the whole night through, but there isn't any distance far enough to silence you. So I keep driving, driving like the road can change my mind. Windows down, the music higher, leaving every thought behind. I keep driving, driving past the places we once knew, but every road along this ocean keeps on leading back to you. Maybe I should have stayed there. Maybe I should have said, don't go change the ticket, choose this life with me instead. But love should never be a prison, and fear should never make the choice. So I drove beneath the sunset, arguing with your voice. Still I keep driving, driving till the stars replace the blue. Every turn becomes a reason to come running back to you. I keep driving, driving, but I know what I must do. If tomorrow is our final morning, I will spend that dawn with you. Keep driving, don't slow down. One more circle through this town. Keep driving through the night till my heart gets something right. My phone lit up at the red light. Your message said, one last sunrise. I turned the car around. I turned the car around, you waiting by the water, just like the first morning. You were standing near the shoreline, with my jacket round your arms. I walked towards you through the blue hour. You ran halfway through the dark. Neither one of us said sorry, neither asked the other why. We just held on by the ocean while the stars left one by one. You said, let's not call it leaving till the sun is in the sky. So we sat where we first met and let the night keep passing by. Give me one last sunrise, one more morning next to you. Let the ocean turn to gold, like the day our story grew. Give me one last sunrise before the road takes you away. We don't have to say forever, just don't say goodbye today. We drank coffee from the paper cups, danced barefoot on the sand, took one final blurry picture with your fingers in my hand. You laughed louder than you needed, I smiled wider than I felt, like two people could stop time if they pretended hard enough. Every color on the water made the ending feel untrue. How could morning look so beautiful on the day I'm losing you? Give me one kissed me one more time, and the light spread through the ocean while I tried to stop the time. Give me one last sunrise, let me keep this shade of blue. When the nights become too lonely, I will find my way to you. Give me one last sunrise, one more promise we can make. If two hearts belong together, no departing train can change it. Morning gold, ocean blue, every road remembers you. One last kiss, one last light, stay with me until tonight. At the station, you stepped out of the car. The envelope stayed in my hand, and your seat stayed warm all the way home. The envelope said, "Read this when I'm gone." So I waited until your chair was empty. I sat beside the cafe window with your letter in my hands. Morning moved across the water just the way you said it would. Your handwriting leaned softly, like your head against my side. The first line said, "Dear Elias, please don't think I never tried." You wrote, "I bought that ticket long before I knew your name. But every mile that takes me from you doesn't make me feel the same. Read this when I'm gone, when the ocean feels too wide, when the empty passenger seat makes you wish I were beside you. Read this when I'm gone, but don't read it as goodbye. If you still believe our love is real, don't let the distance decide." You wrote about our first two coffees and the nights along the shore, how you almost changed your ticket every time I held you close. You said I couldn't ask you to leave the life you've always known, but loving you has made me wonder if any place without you feels like home. Then beneath the line of blue ink was an address and a name, with a little map you'd drawn and one sentence in the rain. Read this when I'm gone, when the ocean feels too wide, when the empty passenger seat makes you wish I were beside you. Read this when I'm gone, but don't read it as goodbye. If you still believe our love is real, don't let the distance decide. You once told me love is freedom, so I'm leaving you the choice. I won't ask you for forever, I just hope you hear my voice. If the road still leads you toward me, if your heart still says my name, find the harbor near my city, I'll be waiting just the same. I read it when you were gone, but the ocean didn't feel wide. Every empty bottom of the letter you had written. Same time tomorrow. I left my coffee on the table and ran. Full tank. One letter, no turning back. I'm coming for you. Oh. I left the coffee on the table, threw your letter on the seat, started driving toward the highway with my heart ahead of me. Every sign became a countdown, every mile erased the fear. For the first time I wasn't running, I was driving to get near. The sun was falling westward, the road was turning gold. I pressed harder on the pedal with your final words still close. I'm chasing harbor lights, driving straight into the night. Every road between our cities only pulls me to your side. I'm chasing harbor lights with your letter as my guide. I spent too long escaping love. Now I'm racing back to mine. Past the bridge above the valley, past the fields beneath the blue. Every station on the radio played a song that sounded like you. Traffic stopped outside the city, rain began to strike the glass, but I had crossed too many shadows to let one more moment pass. Your picture on the dashboard, your handwriting in my mind. Don't let distance make the choice, so I left the doubt behind. I'm chasing harbor lights, driving straight into the night. Every road between our cities only pulls me to your side. I'm chasing harbor lights with your letter as my guide. I spent too long escaping love. Now I'm racing back to mine. Red lights, green lights, turn left at the old coastline. One bridge, two streets, your map folded next to me. No fear, no doubt, I know what I will say now. If love is still waiting, I'm not walking away. I'm chasing harbor lights, now the ocean is inside. Every mile that kept us distant disappears beneath the tides. I'm chasing harbor lights, and I finally understand. Love is not the road behind me, love is where this journey ends. Faster now, almost there. Oh, soft and midnight in the air. Oh, harbor lights shining blue, everyone that leads back to you. I reached the harbor after midnight, left the engine running behind, and underneath the final streetlight I saw someone suitcase by the road. For a second neither moved, like we didn't trust our eyes. Then you started running toward me, and I left the fear behind. No perfect words were waiting, no speech I had prepared. I only opened up my arms, and you were finally there. You were still there, underneath the harbor lights, waiting where you led a promise through the middle of the night. You were still there, and when you fell into my arms, every road that kept us distant disappeared beneath the stars. You were laughing through your crying, I was breathless from the run. You said I thought you might not find me. I said I knew where I belonged. Your hands were cold against my face, your lips still tasted like the sea. And when I kissed you by the harbor, the whole world came back to me. I said, I'm done with running from the things I'm scared to lose. I can't promise where we're going, but I know I'm going with you. You were still there, underneath the harbor lights, waiting where you led a promise through the middle of the night. You were still there, and when you fell into my arms, every road that kept us distant disappeared beneath the stars. You asked, what about tomorrow? What about the life you knew? I said home was never somewhere, it became a place with you. We don't have to choose a city, we don't need to settle now. Put your suitcase in the backseat, we will let the road decide. You were still there, now I'm never letting go. We can follow any highway, we can make the world a home. You were still there when the night became the dawn. Two hearts standing by the harbor, ready for the road beyond. Harbor lights fading blue, every road led me to you. No goodbye, not again. This is where our life begins. I picked up your suitcase, you took my hand, then we walked toward the car together. Your suitcase in the back, two coffees in the front. No map, no plan, just us. We left the harbor before sunrise, while the streets were quiet and blue. You put your feet upon the dashboard, like you always used to do. The ocean faded in the mirror, morning opened up ahead. You asked me where the road was going, I smiled at you and said, anywhere the wheels keep turning, anywhere the sky feels new. I don't need to know the city if I'm arriving there. We're driving toward the next city lights, leaving all our old goodbyes behind. Windows down, your hand holding mine, two hearts waking with the morning sky. Driving toward the next city lights, we don't need a reason or a sign. Wherever this road carries us tonight, I'll be home with you beneath the next city lights. We passed the café by the ocean, where I first looked in your eyes. The waiter stood outside and waved as we slowly drove on by. You held the letter near the window, then you folded it away. Some words are meant to start a journey, not to make somebody stay. Every road that once divided us is a road we shared a day. Love was never one destination, it was choosing not to walk away. We're driving toward the next city lights, leaving all our old goodbyes behind. Windows down, your hand holding mine, two hearts waking with the morning sky. Driving toward the next city lights, we don't need a reason or a sign. Wherever this road carries us tonight, I'll be home with you beneath the next city lights. The radio played our favorite song, you sang every word off key. I laughed until I missed the exit, you said that's where we're meant to be. So we followed an unknown highway, through the mountains and the rain. We weren't lost, we were discovering how to begin again. We're driving toward the next city lights, with the ocean glowing far behind. Every broken road became a line, leading your heart right into mine. Driving toward the next city lights, now forever doesn't feel too far. Wherever this road carries us tonight, I'll be home. Wherever you are, ocean blue, morning gold, a brand new story left untold. Side by side into the night, chasing down the next city lights. Beyond the mountains, a skyline appeared. Neon colors touched the clouds. You turned the radio down and whispered, maybe we could stay here for a while. I took the next exit.